saying that the guy who was slapped by the senator chose to record the part that was suitable for him.
Sorry.
And I'm like,
sorry.
where the hell is the decency of Nigeria? At what point did we lose rationalization? At what point did we really lose rationalization? Because no matter how provoked you are by somebody, a system has laws in place to take care of any occurrence that happens. So some were like, well, the Uber driver was rude, blah. No matter how rude he was, even if he said, Senator, your father, the House of Rep members, what's that? The House of Rep members had no right whatsoever to treat that man the way he did. Absolutely no right whatsoever. Please, if you are watching me right now, we are currently live on TikTok, we are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, to our Facebook channel, and to our TikTok channel. For those who know how to send gift, please do not hesitate to send us gift on TikTok. And for those who are on WhatsApp who feel you want to encourage this channel, you can inbox us. And for you on YouTube, all we ask is that you subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe. Now, we have all been played. They don't play us. They don't turn us to moon. And I knew it right from the beginning that this is what is going to pan out. And the part that we were actually played was in the Bobrisky's case. Now, the Bobrisky's case was something that started from just mere, you owe me, I owe you, you no go pay, I go pay. If you no pay, I go release video. Not knowing that the video in question was going to be, or was going to snowball into many issues that bordered on Nigeria. Now, a member of the House of Representatives sent me a text. Now, because I'm using the same phone to do this video, but the text read thus that allegedly, that some of these House of Rep members are fetish. And what they now use to sustain themselves in political relevance is homosexuality. Now, they may not exactly be homosexuals, but because of the fetish requirement in it, they are forced to do it. And that those parties that Bobrisky is organizing, it's like a showroom, a shopping mall where other Gabriels assemble, and then these clients choose which one they want, and they pay for as low as 50,000 naira to as high as 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. Now, like I said, it is alleged. Now, when this issue came up, those that were involved in Bobrisky became scared, and there was an immediate need to prevent Bobrisky from going to face a panel of inquiry. Because obviously, the Bobrisky we all know is loud-mouthed. There is no guarantee that Bobrisky could shield those who have patronized him. And therefore, there was a concerted need to ensure that Bobrisky never testify in a public inquiry, which led me to ask, how can a committee set to investigate an issue suddenly come out with a report where the key character, the main actor in this scenario, was not interviewed, was not asked any question, yet a report was issued? Because in all this thing, Very Dark Man was invited, the correction officer guy was invited, EFCC didn't show up. Look, this country is a joke. This country is an absolute joke. Now, whether as youths you want to respond to the foolishness that they have turned Nigeria to, it's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you. I am too old to carry sticks and placards on the road. But I know that there was a time where life was at least better than it was today. There was a time when we went to school and getting a job was not a headache, because there is always a job waiting for you out there. All you just needed to do was pick which one was best suited for your qualification. It's no longer like that. When last did you write an application? When last did you write an application? The whole idea of writing an application now is obsolete, because I don't think it's a culture that exists now. It's just a matter of a letter from one boss to somebody and then you get employment. So Bobrisky didn't show up in front of the committee that was set to inquire. A lawyer represented him. Then we got to the point where he wanted to escape from the country, and then the immigration services caught him, handed him over to police. Then suddenly we hear that he is sick, or food poisoning or whatever, and then he took him to hospital. All these are just imputed script to ensure that he never showed up at any form of inquiry. Right now, it appears the whole Falana Bobrisky's inquiry and investigation is all gone. But I spoke to a lady from the US who is directly related to the man in charge of Kirikiri prison, who is an Igbo man. She told me, but begged I keep her anonymous. And she told me that Bobrisky spent like 2 or 3 days in Kirikiri, and the time she spent there was just a waiting period for her real. I keep getting angry when I'm mixing this his and her for Bobrisky. Pending when his accommodation is completed outside. And after his accommodation was completed, that was where he stayed. And he had the luxury of getting a cleaner, a house help, everything, generator, constant power supply, everything was arranged. Everything was arranged. Now, they've played us. They've played us. And whether this set of youths will accumulate these insults and metamorphose their actions towards a revolt still left to be seen, because I have said it. I am too old to carry sticks and placards on the roads. But clearly, with the way we are going, this is not a country we can call a country. Far from it. Not even close. Not even close. So my question is, now, okay, before we go to the final part of this, a senator or a House of Rep member slapped an Uber driver or a Bolt driver. His anger was that after bringing the consignment, he sat in his car and asked that they come and pick their package. And to my greatest awe, I saw some people saying that why should the Uber driver ask the man to come and pick his package? Will the same man have asked a DHL man to bring the load to him? Because a DHL will bring the load anywhere, any practice. The courier will bring that thing to your house. You will come and pick it and then sign a consent letter that you have indeed received the delivery. You see, I have never traveled out of this country. So I will not pretend I have had first-hand experience about how things are done outside. But common sense will tell me that I bring your goods. I have brought it to you. You come and receive it. You still want me to now extend my function as a houseboy and bring it to you. Perhaps you tell me, I'll take it to the house, keep it there. Maybe I don't know, you still say, okay, sweep the house. And because the delivery guy had some sense of dignity and pride in him, it offended the House of Rep member to the extent that he became so boiled and was uttering some gibberishness, saying that he can make him disappear and nothing will happen. He will call the Inspector General of Police and nothing will happen. See, ladies and gentlemen, that House of Rep member, for me, epitomizes the character